I influence my husband's playlist when he annoys me. This is gonna be fairly short, but I think it will still make some people giggle. Now, anyone who has been in a long-term relationship knows sometimes your partner just annoys you. It's nothing serious. You still love each other, but some things still get on your nerves. Now, my husband of 10 years likes to listen to the playlist Apple Music made for him based on his interests. While working from home, he also has his Apple Music account hooked up to all the Google speakers in the house. At one point we realized that what I listen to via the speakers sometimes shows up on his list. But also random stuff none of us listen to. So now whenever he goes on my nerves or I'm mad at him, I will play the most unhinged crap music via one of the speakers on the low volume for hours, so that the Apple algorithm thinks he's interested in it and will mix it into his playlist. It annoys him, and so far he hasn't figured out it's me. Because of course this doesn't happen directly after we bicker. It probably shouldn't bring me as much joy as it does. And for everyone who doesn't have a sense of humor, rest assured I love this man to pieces and it's not that serious. It's okay. He's probably in the kitchen over-tightening every lid and cap for you. Different, but I had a roommate that had access to her ex's Kindle account. Anytime he would come back around and pull some BS, she'd find shitty, free self-improvement books and add him to his Kindle. When I get pissed at my husband, I use his paid YouTube ACCT on the TV to put on videos for our 5-7 years old. It messes up his algorithm. Won't take the trash out. Enjoy blippy videos. I put the Baby Shark theme tune on my daughter's TV or speaker when she's annoyed me. I just ask Alexa to play it on her dot, and I use the Fire TV app remote and tell Alexa to put it on her TV. I also randomly pause or change what she is watching. She's a 25-year-old adult, so I'm not being mean to a kid. I played the long game with my other half a few years back. He's a bit of technophobe, so I set up a playlist for him. All pretty great stuff. He worked on building sites at the time and used to get compliments from the other workies on his music taste. Till one day he started blaring out Bob the Builder that I'd hidden on the list. Open mouth smile. My daughters had this dress that had glitter in the fabric, and the stuff must have multiplied. 'Cause no matter how many times I washed it, the glitter never seemed to fade. Anytime my husband made me upset, not angry, just irritated, I would toss the dress in dirty or not with his load of work clothes. Maybe also play some random foreign music. But not the good kind. The kind that even people from that country finds insufferable. I'm willing to give some examples from Turkey. Lol. I'm a long-time fan of playing or liking songs that screws up his YouTube or Pandora algorithms, or subscribing to YouTube channels that he can't stand. This is glorious because it's so harmless and yet has great impact. I love it. Lol. If my wife could do this to me, she would. We really love each other. But at times, I upset her. She then is like, I love you, but I don't like you right now. I wish that I would have been able to do this. This is genius. My ex played his same mix for 20 years, no joke. He would only listen to his mixes and no one else's. I read this to my husband. We've been married for nearly 25 years. We both giggled and have filed this away for future reference. We really did not need any further ammunition in petty and silly. Lol. We play the Valentine's Wars game every year between ourselves. And leave little things in each other's vehicles. Cards, candy, and so on. Things like this. That you laugh about later. That's how you stay married a long time. It would be simply awful if you listed to just about anything from legendary shack shakers. The look of what the actual fuck if Ichabod or Swamp Blood came on and he'd never come across them before. Smile with horns. Cotton-eyed Joe on repeat. One of the best petty revenge I've seen is the woman who sends her husband to the store for things that don't exist when she's mad at him. Dearest Petty White, I think you are my spirit animal. I've been married for 29 years. Well, next month, so close enough. I thought not putting fabric softener in with his undies was petty. Messing with someone's playlist is genius. We used to share a single Spotify account and I would change my husband's music to Barbie Girl when he was driving on business trips. His coworkers think I'm funny. He doesn't. I had to boot my partner off my Spotify account. It messed up my feed. All the Alexas in our house are connected to my Spotify account, which is on my phone. I realized that I can always choose any of the devices in our house from my phone, no matter where I am. After a small tiff, while he was working from home, I entertained him with selections from Donny Osmond, The Patridge Family, and Barry Manilow. Love ya, honey. Listen to lots of Yoko Ono. You will thank me for this. Kinda wholesome pettiness. Their face with hand over mouth. Lol. I used to do this to my sister's Netflix account. I'm pretty sure she figured it out, though, and started doing it back to me. So we've called a truce. I've made my husband listen to Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas Is You while he was at work. It was June and hot as hell. The other day I chose Last Christmas. I think it's the right season to do so. Again, ma ha ha ha. OMG, I do almost the same. My husband is WFH and his office is in our barn. We have a Spotify account with 2 logins, so we each have our own. When he pisses me off, I log into his and start playing FGL, Rascal Flatts, or some other annoying boy band country music that he hates, and giggle the whole time from inside the house. I took the idea, thanks. It's all fun and games until you start getting gummy dicks delivered at work by a man in a chicken suit. Charlie the Unicorn or Llamas with Hats FTW. I was sick in a rehab facility after my first surgery. I went to listen to music on my Spotify and noticed my husband was listening to it at home. So, instead of kicking him off, I started changing the music. First, it was country, then heavy metal. But it was when I started the Disney music after about 30 minutes of screwing with him that he realized what was going on. My roommate and I, she was 50 years to the day older than me, wouldn't stop giggling when he called to ask if it was me messing with the music. Excellent. Give this man the gift of Richard Cheese and lounge against the machine. Honestly, I like Cheese's work. But not everyone will appreciate Vegas Lounge Act versions of popular songs as much as I do. I recommend Symphony of Farts. I do this to my sister, lol. She loves The Weeknd and is always playing either haunted strip club or haunted disco club music, so whenever she gets out the car without her phone, I play Disney soundtracks. Rockstar status. You are evil. This is genius also. My husband thought I was doing this to his Spotify. The IDJ was playing all sorts of random crap. But weirdly I hadn't touched his Spotify. Woman shrugging, but kinda want to now.